Hi, team. This is George. Thanks for getting us off to a great start in week one. I appreciate all your efforts. In this first week, we talked about the different personality assessments. Now we're going to dig in and we're going to find some meaning with the different types of assessments. I kind of think of personalities like soup because nothing's binary. We all have different ingredients and different levels of different spices in there to make up who we are. So think about personality in terms of these assessments as far as what are they measuring, because they give us some insight into personality. And part of that insight is that we discuss multiple different types of assessments within our discussion forum. And guess what? Each of those assessments graded different characteristics or traits. So we know that personality has a lot of different personalities or traits that make up who we are. And depending on those traits we look at depends on the purposes behind looking at the different assessments. So is this assessment good for work? Is it DSM-4? Is it why are we doing these? So specifically at work, MBTI is still very common, very used quite often, and they look at how these personalities fit in. Now, not many companies do this well because they may give it to somebody and they get the results and then, yay, and they go along with life. So that happens quite a bit. So our job is to look at these personality assessments and personality and see what tools we can gain from this and how we can utilize this, especially in team building. Wow. If we understand personality, we can really dig into team building. So let's look at our unit 2. We have a couple of different discussions this week. Langan is a very interesting character. He's the highest IQ right now, I believe. So we're going to look at how these assessments might fit or not fit somebody such as Langan. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of YouTube videos on him as well. I would suggest you take a look at one of those if you are so inclined. And then also we're looking into our personality. So we're looking into how our soup is made. And this is going to be a very interesting conversation as well, because take time to reflect and think about your personality, all the different ingredients and spices within our own personalities, and think about how we influence others, because we do have an opportunity to influence other people with our personality and influence their own personality. And sometimes we don't know when these opportunities are there, but just know that they are always there. So take the time to reflect on that, and what sort of spices would you like to add to another person's personality or your own. So I just look forward to our discussions and have a great week.